Your meeting in February when you all met along with the leadership of Fire and EMS in the county to review the documents that have been prepared as part of the Fire and EMS study that the Virginia Fire Services Board conducted. There was some guidance you all have given us on that. Part of that was standard operating guidelines, accountability, things of that nature. So I won't read the document to you today, but I'll just highlight a few things that are in there. The name change is one of the big ones you'll see there, where it changes from Amherst County Public Safety to Amherst County Fire and EMS. We feel that in our conversations after that meeting have felt that we believe that will bring more unity and more of a inclusiveness of all fire and EMS in the county. So we think that us all being one as Amherst County Fire and EMS, and then the individual departments, of course, would continue to be individual departments, but under that one umbrella, we think we'll bring some unity. So, as you all know, Amherst Life Saving Crew has done a great job for many years. We're in the process of merging with them, as you all are aware. And so their name would come out of that document. They'll continue to volunteer under Amherst County, what's now Public Safety. Also, there's a document in there, part of that document talks about accountability. It holds us all accountable, and if we don't do the things that you all set forth for us and the things that our Emergency Service Council adopts, standard operating guidelines, things like that, there's some accountability practices that are in there. The really nice part about that is a lot of it is a peer-to-peer accountability, where one fire chief could talk to the other fire chief. It can't be resolved. The first step is it would come back to the Emergency Service Council, which is again made up of peers from every agency. So I think this document, we think it's inclusive. We think that it has accountability, but we think that it gives the opportunity for every department to have a say and have buy-in in that accountability process. So we've heard through open conversation and dialogue, we've had meetings with some of the chiefs and so forth, and all of our conversations have been extremely positive.
This has probably been the most transparent process that I can remember of involving and being the most inclusive of all of our staff, really, volunteer or career, right? Obviously, as we've stated numerous times, that we want to maintain our volunteerism in the county. That is paramount. It's very important. We do not want to jeopardize that in any way, shape, or form. And I've made that clear in the Emergency Service Council. I'll agree with Chief Beam is that in our Emergency Service Council meetings, we met, just being completely transparent again, we met some resistance with some, but once it was explained, it was like the light switch came on and everybody, and he and I both have received some subsequent phone calls after the meeting, thanking us for the clarifications and the transparency. So again, I think you said it, we're not gonna make 100% people happy, right? But ultimately we gotta do what's right for Amherst County, for our staff, in all aspects, and especially with keeping them safe, is to keep our citizens safe, but in doing so, we have to keep our responders safe. That's very important. So I'll reiterate what Chief Beam said. I think it's been a great process this time, and we've definitely focused on transparency, because really and truly, I mean, if it comes down to it, a lot of this stuff didn't have to be done the way we did. We add these additional layers into where we could support and promote the transparency and communication of this process. So, and I think a lot of people have been appreciative of that.